Share. Share.
Eat it. It's from our Nana.
From Nana's garden?
Mm-hmm.
Nana's got a pretty garden.
Welcome back to the Jones Kentucky Homestead. I'm sorry we haven't posted in a while. We've been incredibly busy with barbecues and just life in general, but we did want to update you guys on the happenings around, like this one. Got lots of new little babies. We also have a new rabbit tractor. Definitely excited to show you guys that. It lets these guys get out on nice grass and out of their cages. So super excited, but you guys sit tight and we will show you around.
They're so cute.
We've got some new babies. Cedral showed you one a second ago. We've split some up. We took the 8 little ones out of here. I say little, they're time to be weaned. We got them split up in a couple cages. We got some new Rex babies. We got some new Californian babies. We've had a lot of...
Mommy.
What?
I'm about to pee.
You're about to pee? Okay, go pee, babe.
So look down here. We'll show you some of these new baby California rabbits. Put your head. But it's been so hot here lately that we've had to water them in the morning and at night too. I need to get one of those systems set up where they fill up the 5-gallon bucket and it just waters all of them, and they always have access to water. Maybe next year we'll do that. But anyway, we're gonna walk down here and check the pigs.
Rabbits are feeding. We have goats and dogs. We have Maya. We have chicken today. Today is we go cheap any Bobby. Okay, then spit at the night. Okay, then spit at the night.
Gosh. Come here, big, big, big. Big, 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 big.
So you can see the pigs are growing good. Some of them are probably I don't know, 140 or 150 pounds. I mean, a couple of these bigger ones. I'm gonna have to put in a couple more posts here to reinforce this. I guess if I get away from it. But right now we're feeding them about 1,000 pounds of feed every 2 weeks. So we're getting it from our local feed mill. It's a corn and soybean grind mix that they really doing good on. We pay like $123 for 1,000 pounds of feed. So we fill this feeder up every 2 weeks. We come down and check on them every once in a while. But they're doing good. They're growing well. This one, I guess, probably would be the rump. And it's still probably 70 or 80 pounds. So. And the pond's still got a ton of water in it. So they're doing good for the summer. Where, Bill? So over the winter we tried AI and Bell several different times. Even put her in with a neighbor's beef herd for a while. She never did take, and we tried I think twice this spring, March and April, to get her bred AI. And so we finally, on May 18th, we AI bred her, caught her in heat, had our friend come over and help us breed her, gave her a, I don't know if it'd be an estrogen shot or hormone shot anyway, to make her drop her egg. And we left, what was it, almost 3 weekends later, we took off and went to Oklahoma for vacation. But the in-laws said that she did not cycle that weekend. And we let her go one more time and she still didn't cycle. So we sent a blood test off, and we got the results back on the 11th of July that she is indeed pregnant. So I haven't figured out the day yet or the time frame, but it's probably going to be like a March baby, late March, which is excellent. So hopefully everything goes good, and hopefully in a couple months we'll be showing you all baby calf and be getting some fresh milk. These flies are really bothering her.
Sheep are definitely growing. So let's see, Ruth lost her lamb, but Kago, oh, there's Ramsey. There's Naomi and Kago back behind her. He is growing. He's gonna taste so good. He's kind of panicking right now, or we're not really sure yet. But we have 2 Muscovy ducks we're super excited about. They're really good at, what is it, mosquitoes and ticks?
Flies.
Flies.
And probably mosquitoes.
Yeah, well, we started with 8, but 2 survived. So we've got to keep them up for now because Mr. Huey, or Tyrion, wherever he is, decides he likes to chase them until they die. Tyrion, did you eat a chicken? Did you eat that chicken? Tyrion, did you eat it? But anyway, they are so funny because they don't quack, they just go and they just hiss at you. They're really comical, but we're hoping we can turn them out soon. That way they can kind of get out in the yard, but we're still trying to train the little tyrant, wherever he is, not to chase ducks. So anyway, these are our new guys. So here are a couple more of our new babies. As you can see, they're pretty sprucey. Here is a silky frazzle. I don't know my chicken breeds.
Silky.
You think this is a silky?
That's the silky, and that's the
show lady.
Frazzle?
I don't know. Look at it. Look at its little.
Or something.
So we don't really know what we have, but they're adorable. And if you look close, they have like extra toes, which are super crazy looking. See? There's like an extra random one in there. But they're sweethearts, but these are also ones that Tyrion likes to eat. So we have them up. Hopefully we can get them out soon because they are precious and they're my favorite. So they are the best moms. So hopefully, hi sweetheart. Hopefully, you know, when they get a little bigger, they can sit on a clutch of eggs for us, maybe a couple because they're tiny. But they do. They're fierce mommy protectors. So
hopefully they're not all roosters.
Hopefully, that's right. That's right. I don't know. They're sweethearts, but these are our new guys. You're really close to my face.
So we got a load of pine wood chips from a tree trimmer, local guy. Under all of this, back here in this corner is our compost pile. So we got all this awesome pine stuff to put on top of it, and it's breaking down. The last couple mornings it's been kind of cool, and the steam coming up off of this is really neat to see. But anyway, we put some of this around our blueberry bushes to help the acidity in the soil, and we've been putting it in the chicken coop and the nest boxes. And also over here, we bought 10 turkeys, broad-breasted white birds, to raise for Thanksgiving for us and some family. And I'll show you them real quick. But we're using the pine shavings, or tree trimming stuff, and the bottom is stuff. So we bought 10 and we've lost 2.
Which is a pretty good record for turkeys.
Yeah, for us. You know, turkeys are extremely fickle. But these are broad-breasted whites, and they will get up to probably 20 or 25 pounds here within about 4 months, 4 or 5 months. Had a way to kind of move them around the yard eventually. I don't think they'll quite fit in a chicken tractor very long, maybe for a couple weeks till they get too tall, but we'll get them figured up in a pen somehow and get them moving around. Especially around like September and October, we have a ton of grasshoppers in our pasture and in our yard then, so that's a heck of a protein source for them, and it cuts down on feed, and it also makes it a little more natural for them. So I want to take you all over and show you our rabbit tractor and our chicken tractor. Our chickens are looking really good. They're about 4 weeks old, so they ought to start putting on about 1 pound a week right now. We typically take this across the backyard, but it's so uneven that it's a pain in the butt. So this batch is going to go going across the front, and we're going to go out around our fruit trees and our fruit bushes and try to fertilize them. So we had this old chicken tractor that we were using for the last couple years that was super duper heavy. I mean, like heavier than sin heavy. It was a 10 by 10, and we had put chicken wire on it at first, and then by the time we got it out in the pasture and our livestock guard dog got into it and tore some holes, so we put the hardware cloth on it. But anyway, longer story short, we ended up buying the tractor that the chicks are in now. So we had this other chicken tractor, had to do something with it. So we took it apart. I put some ends to it, made it about 3 feet wide, so it's 10 feet by 3 feet, and we put our rabbits in it. And they seem to really, really like this. And look down in here, I've got some wire down on the bottom to keep them from digging out, but it's not hardware cloth. It's still wide enough to where it lets the grass up through so they can eat it. Still lets them get their feet on the grass. But right now we've got 7 rabbits in here. The Californians are just about big enough to eat. But my goal is, when we're raising our rabbits, is to be able to have all of our weaned rabbits on pasture. That's going to help us on feed, but it's also going to make a better product. So just like the chicken pen, we move this once a day, fill up the water pan, and we fill up the feed pan. And I mean, they're not even eating a full feed pan a day because they got the grass as supplements. So I'd like to be able to build at least one or two more. I think seven of the big California rabbits is probably all that we're going to put in here. So we got 1 litter of 8 and 5 or 6 total in another litter, plus another litter of the black Rex. So we're going to have quite a few rabbits to put out on tractors here soon. But you can see they love it. They run and play and get to act like rabbits.
Boomer sooner, baby.
Look at my boo-boo. Mom, look at my boo-boo. Hey, sit. Sit.
Bless you. So, here at the homestead, a couple years ago, we raised a Jersey steer. It took about 2.5 years, but he grew out to be pretty good size. We've been wanting to get some beef calves, and to be quite honest, we weren't going to spend the money. We weren't going to spend the $600 or $700 a calf to get them. Would you guys stop it? So, a friend of ours said he talked to me about him getting some calves, but he didn't have anywhere to put them. He didn't have any fence or barn or anything like that to put them in and feed them out. So I made a deal with him that if he would buy the calves, I would pay to feed them out, and we would hold them here until they grew out. And then when it's all said and done, we get a calf out of it. So that worked out, and you can see what's coming here behind me. So we've got we got 3 real nice calves that are really pretty. Yeah. And they're growing good. Big old healthy calves. So if you have the ability to raise a calf and feed a calf out like that, but don't necessarily have the money to spend on a calf up front, try to find somebody with that's interested in having the beef along with you, willing to split one with you, and offer to house it, keep it for them, grow it out. So he may not do it now, but Curly here, in the mornings when I feed, he jumps up in here, and the calves try to toss him around and get him out of it. But right now they're allowing it. But anyway, he'll get in there, and instead of them tossing him out, he lays down real quick on top of the feed, and then they can't work him out. So
we need to get our bows ready.
well, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the update. we'll get some videos, more videos going soon. Sedgwick has got a killer mozzarella goat. Wait.
Yes.
Goat milk mozzarella recipe. It's
That's
amazing.
It actually worked.
Yeah, and we've gotten we bought a wine cooler
In a cheese press.
and a cheese press. Now the wine cooler is to use for aging our cheddar that she's made from goat milk.
Right.
Look, could you stop it? Come on. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you would, subscribe to our channel and make sure to check out for other homestead content. There's some hunting on there. Quit it. And there'll be some more hunting soon. It's starting to, well, I ain't gonna say it's turning fall, but
No.
a couple
Don't
weeks
say
away from
that.
squirrel season. So we'll be putting up deer stand soon, getting ready for bow season. So y'all check back. Thank you for watching and make sure you subscribe. Have a good day.
Like, ow! Gosh, bless, he bit my foot.
Here was right here.
Your carrot's right there?
Yeah.
Diggy, is that a good carrot? Mm-hmm. Let me see it. Hold it up. Ooh, it's yellow.
Share.
I want
Share.
eat it. It's from our Nana.
From Nana's garden? Nana's got a pretty garden.
Y'all say bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.